Hi, this video is to show you how to use our website functions to borrow from the Sling Library. So you can click borrow right up here at the top on the home page, or there'll be a reference to borrowing on many of the pages as well. It gives you a quick summary of how it can work, and you can borrow remotely, booking online. So that's what we're going to be doing today. You don't need to log in to be able to see what we've got, so you can have just a browse, but I'm going to do some booking online today. And it will tell you that you need to use a bit of software called My Turn and log in. So I'm going to switch over to My Turn now. This is our My Turn website that you can click through to. And up here at the top right is where it says create account. And if you've not used it before, that's where you'd start. I've made an account called Test Lucy, which is a user account. But if you're having real problems with this, just email me, and I do have an admin account so I can do overrides and do things manually. So you can see that you can just have a look at the inventory. So that's probably the first place to start. And you can do that without actually logging in or making an account. So you might want to put in things like the age of your baby. If you're looking for a pre-loved sling, then sometimes we have sale stock as well. So you can have a look at that. I'm going to look for a newborn suitable sling that's blue, and that is some kind of wrap. So let's say actually, I might look for a buckle carrier today. I don't know why. I'm feeling buckle carrier-y. Let's look at a buckle carrier. Cool. There we go. So I'm going to look for an Ogre Baby Embrace, which is this one. Looks good. I can read all about it. There's some instructions usually at the bottom. Yeah, looks really good. Once I'm happy, then I can click reserve and choose how I want to get my items. This will only show up as an option if you've got an account. So if you aren't logged in, you won't see that reserve function, and you need to go back to the top and make an account. In terms of reserving, the first thing I would do before I click through on that is have a look at what kind of account I've got. So if you go into account and then current membership, you can see what kind of membership you are. So I'm a short-term borrower. And if I look at the different membership options, it will tell you more about it. So a short-term borrower costs nothing to be. It lasts a year, and you can get as many as 3 things on hire, and most things are 50p a day. So if you're hiring for less than 3 weeks, this is definitely the cheapest option. If you're thinking that you're going to hire for longer than 3 weeks, I recommend one of the longer term options. So this is a monthly thing, so it costs £10 a month, and you get 1 hire for free. Or at the £16 level, you get 2 items for free. With that monthly membership. So you can check it to renew automatically or not. So if you think you just want a month to try it out, then I would probably choose long term. But I'm gonna stay as a short term borrower. I'm just gonna have things for maybe a week or so. The other things that you need to be able to see that reserve button, you need to have added a payment method. So I've always got a card on the account there. And then you need to make sure that you've signed the agreements. Generally, as you go through the create account process, it will prompt you on these things. But if anything isn't working, it's usually that there's a payment method missing, or a payment method that has expired, or we've updated our T's and C's and that you've not signed the most latest version. But I'm happy enough. I'm a short-term member. This is all good. I'm going to go back to that inventory. Which I should have saved. There you go. And look for my blue. What's gone wrong? Blue newborn suitable buckle carriers. Where are you? Buckles. Cool. And I fancy an Ogre Baby Embrace. I'm going to click reserve, and then I can choose how I want to get it. So if I'm around Oxford, I might check that I'll come and collect it. It's a 24/7 drop box with a code on it in my front garden, so you can come and do that. Or we post as well. So I'm going to say I'm going to come collect it because I live here. And you can choose the to and the from dates. So it'll always be from the next day. So I'm recording this on the 16th of January. So it'll show that the earliest you can pick up is the next day. It goes out at 9 AM each day. And I'm going to imagine that I want to borrow from Friday to Sunday. It's just a little 2-day weekend hire, maybe to Monday. I'm going to give myself 3 days. And then I'm going to say cart. And that should have added it to the reservation cart. There you go. And you can see where it is, how much it's going to cost. I can add some notes in. Please can I have a darker blue if one is in stock by then. I mean, who knows? You can write whatever you need. And then I'm going to submit that reservation. There we go. Reservation is saved. So that's now come through to me. You can see it's automatically been approved because we have it in stock and no one has it reserved in advance for those dates, so that should be fine. And then you'll get an email on the morning of the hire to remind you how to come and pick it up and that it's gone out and it's ready for you. When it comes to giving it back, you can return it to that Dropbox or post it back to us, but you'll get reminders of that automatically in your emails. If you need to, you can edit this or cancel it at any point. So because I don't actually want an Lego Baby Embrace, I'm going to cancel that reservation. There we go, all sorted. And if you wanted to go back and see what's going on, you can have a little look at your reservations at any time up here in the page. You can also look at any loans that have gone out. So I've not had anything yet on this account, and any transactions that's been made. So you can see if it's charged you money for anything. At the moment, no money has been charged. There we go. And that's how to use our site. I hope that was helpful. Any big issues, let me know by email.